Say be a winner, 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 be a winner. You need to win it. Ever since I found you, my life has changed for good. I just want to thank you on ONPASSIVE. When I thought I was gonna drop, you made me see life from the top. Now my ears will pop on ONPASSIVE. Do it or die. If you wanna reach the sky, no one left behind on ONPASSIVE. Built with love and compassion, it's a digital solution. Hope for humanity. ONPASSIVE, you need to read it. ONPASSIVE, nous sommes là pour le gagner. ONPASSIVE, you need to read it. ONPASSIVE, nous sommes là pour le gagner. Be a winner, 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 be a winner. Depuis que je t'ai trouvé, ma vie a changé. Je voulais te remercier en ONPASSIVE. Je croyais être tombé, mais tu m'as relevé. À présent je peux m'envoler en ONPASSIVE. Rejoins-nous aujourd'hui, si tu veux toucher le ciel. Tu seras parmi les étoiles. Bâti avec amour, compassion pour vos besoins digitaux. L'espoir pour l'humanité. ONPASSIVE, you need to read it. ONPASSIVE, nous sommes là pour le gagner. ONPASSIVE, you need to read it. ONPASSIVE, nous sommes là pour le gagner.
Hello, 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 everyone, and how are you all doing today? I hope that you're all having an awesome, awesome day. We are the unicorns. We are the stars. That's how that ended. So I hope that all of you read up on O-Wallet in the intro, because that's what we're going to be talking about today, along with going through what is happening with the payments at ONPASSIVE. Hello, Devil's Advocate. Good to see you. Hand pink waving to you as well. Hello, Robert. Good to see you. AJ, I hope you're having a wonderful day. ONPASSIVE Dildo Bot is here with the hand pink wavings as well. So, give me all the hand pink wavings. Hello, Joe. Good to see you. Hello, Scam Cham. Yay, MLM Tuesday. Yeah, sort of. We can call it that. The unicorn can cry now. The unicorns are crying. Massive traffic on fire, fire, fire. Apparently. Mark is here. Good to see you, Mark. I hope you're having a good day. That you're having a lot more fun than the rest of us are, probably. So yes, today I wanted to talk about our favorite. Well, here's the thing. O-Wallet is listed as a product whenever they need to discuss how many products they have, but it's not really its own product, and we're going to get into that. So I thought today it would be fun to sort of learn about O-Wallet and how it works, and take a little bit of a journey, if you will, just kind of looking at what O-Wallet has been advertised as. The journey of O-Wallet, all of the things that the O founders have claimed it would be versus what it is actually. We're going to hear from Bill Must, of course. We're going to hear from Chris Johnson. We're going to hear from Michael Williams AIM. We're going to hear from Red, and we're even going to hear from Ash today. So it's going to be a little bit packed filled with the O founders today, if you will. Countdown to 10 billion in payments being released. 10 million in payments, so it should be billion at this point. I don't know why I read that wrong, but yes, allegedly the traffic was being allocated according to Red Redfern starting on the 16th, except we haven't seen much of that. And you see, in order to get paid, the traffic would have to be so-called allocated. People have to be underneath people in an MLM, right? In order for you to make a commission off of them buying OConnect. You know what I'm saying? So it's been very interesting kind of seeing this whole thing play out after all of the promises made. They originally said that people were going to be paid by Christmas. And of course, that didn't happen. So then they stated that people would get paid by the end of the year, by New Year's. That didn't happen. And now it is by the end of January. And in order to understand the payments, I think that we first have to understand the wallet and how it works. So let's see one of Bill Musk's famous productions. I played a few of them at the beginning, and this is one of the latest
O-Wallet.
ones.
Transact globally unhindered. ONPASSIVE brings you O-Wallet, an exclusive digital mobile wallet application that is designed to give you the utmost ease and security in every transaction that you make.
You think that they explain, like, the security that it gives? No.
Built for the ONPASSIVE ecosystem and enabled with multiple layers of security features, O-Wallet gives its users hassle-free access to make online purchases, transfers, and accept funds anytime from anywhere. Presenting a highly responsive interface, you can access your digital wallet from your mobile or desktop with equal ease. O-Wallet will utilize facial recognition as an additional security layer before initiating any financial transaction for authentication.
Okay, so this is, at the beginning, they kind of described it as just a wallet that would be almost like a payment merchant for ONPASSIVE, right? A normal sort of wallet that you would see in any of these companies. But in this particular newer version of what O-Wallet is going to be, they actually say that it's going to have this facial recognition technology, which I find interesting because they don't have the ability to do that.
With O-Wallet, you can organize and schedule your payments to ensure you do not miss any deadlines and are always on time.
Again, the things that they list here are things that all wallets would have included, okay? But the way that they bring it up, it's like it's amazing that you can do this. They're like, oh my God, you have a wallet that you can transfer payments with. It's like, well, what do you usually do with like an online bank, you know?
Its detailed dashboard gives access to past transactions and spend analysis to understand how you spend.
I'm going to show you this detailed dashboard.
O-Wallet is a new age digital wallet that comes with O-Coins. It's exclusive currency that you can exchange for equal value in the currency of.
Okay, before this sentence finishes, notice how they misspelt their own O-Coins here. For those that don't know, O-Coins is spelled like this with a K. And yet somehow here it's spelled with a C.
Any nation. Allowing you to make transactions and make purchases even with O-Coins, O-Wallet gives you access to a world of possibilities. Key features of O-Wallet. Stores credit and debit card information.
That first one worries me. Because, okay, here's the thing. If it stores your debit and credit card information when you use it, but eventually you're going to have people under you that are going to be paying you commissions and like using it. So is it storing their information as well since they're buying it off of you? Like, we need to know because I do not at all trust the security of ONPASSIVE.
Peer-to-peer payments. Safe and secure. Fraud detection feature.
Again, why is it safe and secure? Like, what makes it safe and secure? It's one thing to be like, oh, this is safe and secure, but it's another thing to actually prove that. Do you get what I'm saying? You can say it all you want. That doesn't make it true. And the same with this fraud detection feature. Could you go into more detail about that, or?
Instant payments between wallets. Merchant payments via contactless technologies, NFC or QR code scanning. Give every transaction the security that you deserve with a digital wallet that specially caters to your need with ONPASSIVE.
And again, it specially caters to your need with ONPASSIVE. Like, okay. So I feel like we didn't get much information about it there. The good news is, though, is that Chris Johnson actually did a commercial for O-Wallet. So maybe his will give us some more information on it.
My name is Chris Johnson. I would like to introduce you to the ONPASSIVE O-Wallet.
I don't know why Chris Johnson is all of a sudden sounding more like Red Redfern. Chris Johnson went a little bit British there.
Where wallet-to-wallet transfers are 100% safe with no charge.
Again, though, they keep bringing up that it's safe. What are you doing to make it safer? Do you know what I mean?
Your company pays 1.3 to 3.5% to credit card companies for a service they provide to your business to sell your items.
Okay, now this part's hilarious, because if you remember how this whole thing went down, they ended up having to use a merchant in Mexico and paying a fee that is probably higher than this fee, I would say. It was a fee closer to like 20%. I believe it was at least 7 to 20%, depending on where you were from. Like the merchant would charge you of your purchase. So I just find that kind of hilarious, right? Like it's not his voice at all. They couldn't even get him to read it. Fraud detection technology at ONPASSIVE, right? It would just shut itself down. It would be like, this whole thing's a fraud, and then it would just shut down. This is so exciting. And they make it seem very exciting, don't they?
If you are a founder of ONPASSIVE, we have a wallet-to-wallet transfer with instant cash.
Again, that would be like a bank saying, you can transfer from your checkings account to your saving. Or you could transfer your money to somebody else within our bank for no extra fee. And it's like, they all do that. This isn't like a special feature. Okay, this is like the basic things that this should be doing. Honestly. I'm very concerned if O-Wallet will be able to handle the huge volumes of commissions once the tidal wave of traffic is released. In an instant, O-Wallet may have to process up to $5 per week. Do you know, it's funny that you say that, because with all of the issues that they claimed other merchants had, not one person kind of stopped and said, well, is O-Wallet going to experience any issues from this big influx, right? Of people running to buy OConnect? It's kind of funny to me. It's interesting. Hello, Wes. Good to see you. I hope you're having a great day. Cash and ONPASSIVE. No. They just don't go together, do they? It's just so funny because I'm kind of sitting there too wondering, like, who was wondering this? It's kind of like the frequently asked questions that we're going to read through. Like, nobody asked these questions. Not one person asked. I don't know where they get them from. They're things that, like, nobody would ask, you know? And here I feel like this is the same thing, because who was sitting here wondering how they could wallet to wallet transfer money to, like, Marty or Red or Julie, like anyone else in ONPASSIVE? You know what I mean? Like, who's going to be passing around? What are we passing this money around for within ONPASSIVE? I feel like it's just not even necessary.
No waiting for your money, no
Maybe this is me, because I certainly wouldn't be doing it with anyone. I don't trust any of those people with my money, and I don't think any of you should either. But again, it just brings about the point of how they bring up like weird selling points, right? Like, oh, don't worry, you guys will be able to transfer money amongst yourselves. And it's like, thanks, but why would I even do that?
percentages taken out. This will save your business thousands of dollars a year. The cost to become a founder is $97. You then have an activation fee of $300 or less when we launch.
This sounds so silly. Listen, it's only $97. But when you launch with us, you gotta pay another $300. Just shh. Don't worry about that part. You know, if it was a few years ago, I mean, technically, I would have probably believed they were never launching. So I would have been like, yeah, you got another 20 years before you got to worry about paying that $300. But technically, now they're in their launch. It's just been going on for like a year straight, right? Since like last Christmas 2022 is when this launch started, and OConnect was coming out, you know. And then everything got pushed and it got all moved around and put off for like an extra year. And now they're technically launching right now. Yeah, it's like phase 2 of the launch. Right. So it's like, yeah, you got to buy OConnect, which, again, I don't know if they're going to bring that part up too, because that's not the account activation fee either.
You will never have to come out of pocket again.
See, that's a lie, because then you got to buy OConnect.
You also will be earning a residual income through ONPASSIVE for just becoming a founder.
That's also a lie, as we have found out. Okay, and again, you got to buy OConnect.
So if you're looking for a brand new way to not only save money but also make money, all you have to do is get back with me.
Yeah, guys, because remember, you save a lot of time and money with their single sign-in.
And I will send you an invitation link to join. We have over 50 digital products that all are AI-induced. We also have physical products.
Yep, those two things, Sherry's right on the money. Those things are definite lies. That doesn't exist. I love how they talk like we have 50 products. No, you have 50 product ideas. Okay, that's a different thing. Ash has always planned to have 50 products. I don't have it on me right now, but if you go to the Recovering Hunbots channel, she has this great graphic that lists like the 50 products in the background, because ever since the beginning, there's been a planned 50 products for sure. And then Ash randomly makes up other ones on top of those ones that he'll just like throw in throughout. But technically those 50 products, and that's why it's always 50 products, 50 products. You always keep hearing about that. So technically those 50 products have always been ideas. All right. They named them. They planned out kind of what each one would be, like a rough idea. You know, like they said, we'll make O-Doodle, which that's like one of my favorite ones. We'll make O-Doodle and it will be for doodling. You know what I mean? So they had like a rough idea of what each one would be. They had a name for them, but they're not in existence. Again, you only have O-Mail, O-Tracker, O-Trim, O-Net, OConnect, and technically O-Wallet, and the OES. Okay, because whenever they want to act like they have more than 5 products, they pretend that the OES is like a product in itself. All right, you'll hear them doing that sometimes, but like it's really not. It's just their back office. Like it's like just their website after you log in. That's what it is. And then you'll also hear them talking about O-Wallet, of course, like it's a completely different product, like OConnect is or O-Trim is. When really, it's more of an application that's a part of your OES. You get what I'm saying? It would be like if with OConnect, they considered playing videos on OConnect a different product. Like, it's the same sort of thing. So technically, if you want to stretch it, you could say you have 7 products that are done, completed. 50 product ideas, 7 so-called completed. Even completed is, I'm being real nice here. Because we all know that you guys keep fucking around with the O tracker and the O trim. All right. The O net crashes because you keep having to fix it. And the O Connect had just crashed for a week because every time it has something wrong with it, same thing. They shut it down. and they're actually re-releasing a new O Connect coming up. So next week, we're probably going to do one of these kind of on OConnect again, where we'll read through those facts because they're having their second release of it, if you will. This is what's happening right now in ONPASSIVE. So I hate when they're like, we have 50 products, because it's like, no, you have 50 product ideas. You have 7 products, if you can even call it 7 done products. You're close. All right, you got about 5 done products and 2 products that you're constantly having to fix and work on in reality, right? But I'll be extra nice. But it's definitely not 50. And they do this all the time where they talk about it like it's already in existence. It's like, no, it's not yet. And by the way, when these videos were made, O-Wallet wasn't yet a thing. The OES system was not yet finished. So they had no clue about anything to do with it. This is all just guessing on Chris's part.
Passive also owns 2 floors in the tallest building in the world. Right now we have over 1 million.
Remember the 2 floors? Damn it. We gotta find that second floor. It just disappeared.
300,000 customers before we even launch. Estimated in our first year after we launch is 100 million customers worldwide. This founder's position will be closing soon, but you will still have the opportunity to become a reseller after the launch. ONPASSIVE will also drive direct traffic to your business. We also have O-Staff that will organize your complete business. O-Staff has everything you need all in one.
See, like they bring up, oh, we also have O-Staff. No, you don't. You don't have it. This video, all right, although one of the older ones, it was about from at least a year ago now. You're talking like you already created O-Staff and released it. People have been using it. And it's like, no, you don't have O-Wallet even. And to this day, you don't have O-Staff. I don't even know if you're still doing O-Staff. It's one of those ones that, again, you brought up a bunch of times, talked about it, and then we just don't hear about it for a while. OConnect is fully in the chemtrails. We can't launch until all the 50 products are connected. We got to beta test all of them. $300? Yep. Yeah, there's an annual fee to stay a founder. Every year to keep your founder position. And that's what they've allegedly made it. Ash sold the floor to pay his lawyers. Yeah, he didn't like the dear there letters they were sending out. He was like, I should probably hire a real lawyer instead of this fired judge guy that I brought in off of the street corner that there last Wednesday. Damn it. These people waiting to get in are from as far back as the World Cup. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah, they were supposed to have 2 floors in the Burj Khalifa. And they did get one floor, allegedly. They say they have a floor. I don't have proof they have a floor. I think they might have just rented out one of the office areas. I've shown the diagram before. We've actually looked at the Burj Khalifa layout and how they set the offices up. And every floor can hold like 3 different companies. Okay? So it's like each floor has like 3 different hallways, if you will. And they usually rent out each hallway to a company. So I don't think they bought all 3 and like took over a whole floor like they said. But they definitely don't have 2 floors, which they promise here and have always promised. The annual fee is supposed to be $997. I think they brought it down when they were doing the OConnect pricing. So they were, I think there's like some stupid thing where the first time you pay it, it's $300, and then after that it might be $1,000. Again, none of this is in writing. So like technically it's not anything. You can be like, no, fuck you, it's not writing, I don't have to pay. But yeah, and I think that's why it's not in writing and actually set in stone, so that he can change it, because it's changed 5 million times since then. Susie has brought up Ash's O staff on more than one occasion. Maybe that's why she's not been front and center lately. I'm just saying. You know? Pretty soon, all of us who sign up for the free account just to see the OES will start getting emails from the founder we've been placed under. It'll be O-mail, though, so we won't see them. At least then they'll all end up in spam. Just ignore it. Just delete the whole folder, Joe. No sense. See, and this is the thing. This is the problem. Is that in most MLMs, the person who signs you up, okay, is who you go under. So you get to pick that. So Sherry, for example, if you actually wanted to sign up in ONPASSIVE and it was like other MLMs, you could actually be like, I really want to be underneath Sherry. I want Sherry to be my upline, and I want to sign up using her link, and then you would end up underneath her. This one's weird in the sense that they think they're doing something different by scratching all of that and instead just placing you in order of sign up, which will then have people signing up, and then I picture them being in like a queue for a bit waiting to be placed. You know what I mean? Because if they're always signing people up like they say they're going to, then there's always going to be a lineup of people waiting to go underneath people. And it's kind of an unfair system. He says it's fair because then everybody gets people put under them, even if they don't sign people up. But it's unfair because then, of course, you're going to have like 2 or 3 main people that are signing people up, like you do in every MLM, by the way. Like, that's just kind of how it works. And then everyone's going to kind of get the fruits of that labor. And people don't like that. That might be really cool at the beginning. And it might work at the beginning, and people might be like, oh, I really love this system and how this works. But then as time goes on, like I said, it will become noticeable that there's like a certain group of people that are carrying the weight of this whole thing. They're going to get a little fed up. Rightfully so. You know, and then technically here we do have people working for free. And then we have people that aren't going to be engaged, that don't engage, right? But then they're still going to have people put under them. And then that ends up being an unfair system. All MLMs, by the way, and the system is all unfair. They're all set up for you to fail. I'm highly, highly against them. I'm very anti-MLM. But this especially is going to be a fuck around. And I feel like Ash, in his feat to not be an MLM and do things like this that he thinks are different than other MLMs, he's actually fucking over the people in this thing, like the distributors. Right? Like he's shooting them all in the fucking leg. He's just taking a shot, taking each one out by the kneecap. You know, just one kneecap out of every single one of them. Just all the way down the line, so that it's going to make this not that great of a community. That might be a good thing in the long run for us. It might help collapse some of the community here, which then would have a lot of people leaving, and that's always good. But at the same time, it's not a very good business plan. And I think it's doing the opposite of what Ash thinks it's doing. Like most of the things that Ash does. Like that tends to be how Ash works. He kind of does that, like in everything. Even in the release of products and in the promises he makes. Like he can't not be fucking people over. It's almost ridiculous.
No more jumping from platform to platform. We also have OConnect, similar to Zoom. That has auto-translation to just about any language in the world.
It doesn't.
If you're a business owner, this is a must for your company. If you would like to learn more about ONPASSIVE, please get back to the person that shared this video.
See, and this is the other thing. And a lot of these, they say, if you want to learn more, get back to the person that shared this video, implying that will matter. Right? Because like I said, in other MLMs, that's how it would work. You would go and click on the affiliate link of the person you actually know and sign up under them. But here it doesn't fucking matter. Because even if they click on Joe's affiliate link, they might get put under Robert. Because Robert's next in the queue to have a downline put under him. And Joe just had one put under him. Joe just had Chris put under him like a week ago. So now Joe has to wait a while. So it's funny to me. You know, and so now this just, again, Queen, everyone is on one team. But exactly, and that's another issue. Like I keep saying, it's a straight line. Like, they don't want to be a pyramid because they know that then they really are going to be a pyramid scheme, and they think MLMs are scams, and they're trying to act like they're superior. But in doing this, really, it's like Ash, the LCs, and then everybody else that's in it right now. And this is why I don't understand how they'd even make commissions off of selling OConnect until they got customers outside of ONPASSIVE. Because then those are the people that would go underneath them. Right? But then you would have to sign up a whole next group of distributors to place underneath all of the original O founders. And they're claiming that those will be the people that sign up after September. So then what you're telling me is you're putting everyone in a line and promising them commissions when no one's getting placed under them. Right? Because your traffic is all of the O founders that paid the $97 that you promised would be at the top. So again, they're just in a top end line. And then they're going to have to wait until September minimum before people are actually, like, the traffic's allocated. And that's why when they were saying January 16th, I'm sitting here going, yeah, that would be great. But again, that's just really the first group of people. So we're not really allocating traffic. We're just lining people up in a line. That's all we're doing. We're lining them up so that we can shoot out their kneecap. And then again, like technically, based on how they're explaining it, nobody's getting paid until at least September. So I don't know why they keep saying people are going to get paid right now. It's actually really not fair. They have to explain this better too, though. If I'm not correct, right? Because I'm taking what they've explained this as and then trying to make it work. You know, I'm going, okay, so they say that it's going to work like this, and this is how people are going. So I'm taking that and then trying to kind of guess how it's working. So if that's not the way it's working and they've explained it wrong, then they got to explain it better. I'm just going to say that. And nobody can withdraw the funds from OCoin. Exactly. And payments only go up one level. If I pay $125 and I'm under Stricardo, only Stricardo gets the commission. Everyone above Stricardo gets nothing. And that's another great point and a difference between the MLM model that ONPASSIVE wants to use and the one that's usually used, you know? And so the money flow is not even going to be as big as what it could be here, which again just goes to show you that I guess maybe Ash isn't about people making money. Thank God I bought OConnect, Ricardo says. Yeah, otherwise you guys wouldn't be making money now. I think he does. He probably does. Oh, I thought that he was at least going to say thank you for watching or something at the end. But no, I guess not. Okay, Chris, well, thank you. Thank you for that. So the face recognition system is something that you would think that they would have been able to implement by now, but alas, we do not have it. And as it was explained to you guys the other day when I was talking about good old O-Wallet, and as I'm showing you guys, and I'll show you again in a little bit, there's 2 wallets with O-Wallet, and I wanted to find out more information on that. So I went and I found a video by Michael Williams, AIM, and he explains it to us. So let's hear what he has to say about the double wallets in O-Wallet. Because remember, there's one that you can put money into, and then there's your revenue wallet, which is where your commissions are supposed to go, right?
What happens though is that as these sales starts to come in, okay, so that's how you're making money, because as soon as the sale is made, you get paid instantly. You're not going to wait for a week or a month or whatever. As soon as the sale is made, you get paid instantly.
And that's another issue too, by the way. I know it sounds really great, but it's actually been proven that it's a lot better for people to get paid once a week or once like bi-weekly or even monthly for money management than it is for them to get paid like as soon as they make sales, like by sale, let's say. People don't tend to manage their money as well. They've done like a lot of tests on this to see like what's the best way to pay employees. Should we pay them bi-weekly, weekly, like daily? Like what should we be doing? And every time it shows that people who get made money like this, that they ended up spending a lot more frivolously, which is just not good. Ash is all about his own pockets. Yes, he is. He is. And no matter what, he makes off of every single sale. The only one he's giving to people, you could argue, would be the very first sale that they make. Okay? But they're all going to be buying OConnect before they're allocated. Where do you think that money would have gone? To him. So it's almost like he's just not taking one payment from people. But again, that's after they paid him $97 and then paid him the fee, the yearly fee to be an O founder and whatnot, right? So he's already made money off of them. So ONPASSIVE is actually not even succeeding in being a proper pyramid scheme. No, and that's the funniest thing about this, is that not only is this thing a scam, but it's being run by somebody that even though he's a con man and he's running a pyramid scheme, he still somehow fucks up. in ways that make it more difficult for the people in this thing and even himself. Okay, like if he had put more planning into all of this before just trying to release random things out into the world, right? It would have happened a lot more smoothly over here. So he can't even do it properly. If you're going to scam, at least scam well. Does he yell at us because we aren't doing it right? Probably. Probably. What? You mean some founders would not keep enough money to buy OConnect next month? I'm shocked. No. And that's the thing, is at this point, let's say you're in this thing for like several months and you paid that money, like you're waiting for money now to live off of. Okay? You're not making money that you're going to want to put back into ONPASSIVE. All right, now you got to buy groceries, pay rent, pay bills. You know what I'm saying? It's been a while since you paid, and then you're sitting here waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. So in my opinion, it's kind of an impossible thing to do this to people and then tell them that since they're getting back 100% commission off the first sale, they're being set up so that they'll never have to pay for OConnect again. Because no matter what, they're going to have to use some of that money for something, whether it's groceries, rent, bills, whatever, gas to get to work. Like, they're going to need to dip into it, right? So by the time that they have to pay for OConnect again, that money will be gone because it's another 3 months as well. So then they're going to have to put in more money. And then even after that, with the 25% commission, you would then have to sell at least 4 of them just to make even. Never mind making extra money so that you can, again, pull money out and then not have to worry about paying for OConnect. And it ends up being like a ridiculous amount of people that you have to sign up to ensure that you actually make an income here. 25% commissions on the second payment leaves 75% commissions to be moved up line. It usually would, except Ash said, instead of that, I just want to take it because I need to pay for things for the company and the company has to make some money. And they just never thought about that. Which again, I think that's why it only goes up 1 level. Right? So that's why I'm saying no matter what, Ash is getting the 75%. Like no matter what they sell after that. So he's making enough. He's good. And then they're like, oh, well, Ash doesn't care about money. Well, then why aren't you getting the 75% and he'll take the 25%? Especially if he actually thinks as many people are going to buy this as he states. You know what I mean? Why would he need the 3/4 of the pay? You know? You got to sell 5 times. Okay, if you sell 6 in a month, you make $31.25. Yeah, see, and this is what I mean. So you would have to sell, like, to make like a decent amount of money, you're looking at least like 30 of them. You know what I mean? 30 of them. And even then, since you're not getting that money in a lump sum and you're getting it every time you sell it, it doesn't end up equating to enough money to do much with. Right? You're only getting like $30 one day, and then a few days later, you make another 30. A few days after that, you make another 30. Like, then at that point, you're literally living off of that money, especially if you're in a third world country. You know? Like, come on. How much money can you put in and then just wait around? Spa days are not cheap. No. Of course, if Ash never pays commission, he gets to keep 100%. Yeah, but then it wouldn't bring in people.
And so the company will provide you with 2 wallets. You have a funding wallet and you have a withdrawal wallet. So every dollar that comes in, okay, that you earn, okay, a portion goes into the funding wallet and the rest goes into your withdrawal wallet. Anything that goes in your withdrawal wallet is yours to take out, whether daily, weekly, monthly. There's no requirements to withdraw, none of that.
Okay, so wait, ONPASSIVE decides how much money you'd be able to withdraw and how much money you should be saving? I like that. So then out of that money, then they're just taking a portion of it into the revenue wallet to pay for the OConnect?
Whatever goes into your funding wallet, that now accumulates and then it pays the next month's subscription.
Yeah, but then that's going to be even more. So then what percentage is going into each wallet?
Okay, so that's why we say it's
out of our 25% commission.
one time out of pocket. Every month going forward, it's always coming out of your earnings. So if you make $500, they take out the amount for this month's subscription. If you make $1,000, same thing, right?
I don't know where they're getting these big payments
So
from.
that will happen over and over again.
So I guess that's how it works. So they're going to decide. They're going to be like, listen, we're going to be taking this amount from your wallet and putting it in your revenue. So it's not even going to be the money that you make, your commission, going into your revenue wallet. That's even worse. So that's not good for anyone. That's not good for anyone at all. But I guess that's what they're doing. Anyway, now that we've heard from some people, let's go check out the website and see what the website has to say. And I'll show you what it looks like. So O-Wallet, an AI-powered digital mobile wallet application. It's a lot of words to describe it. So they say, after they re-upload, because I scrolled down, so you got to do that. Great website. Know more about O-Wallet. O-Wallet is one of the most exclusive commerce platforms offering its clients a digital mobile wallet application to store cash and make quick transactions. This highly secure wallet will permit users to transfer funds amongst themselves within the ONPASSIVE payment gateway ecosystem. Again, funny that that's the first selling point, is that you'll be able to transfer funds amongst yourself, whatever. Users can pay their friends, family, and merchants with a simple button tap and withdraw O-coins, again spelt wrong with the C, from O-Wallet without the hyphen, to their bank accounts with absolute ease. O-Wallet, again without the hyphen, we're just not putting it on this website, will utilize facial recognition, which it doesn't use, as an additional security layer before initiating any financial transaction for authentication. With a highly effective user interface, I guess, it offers the most secure and fastest online transaction experience, according to them. It also has notable highlights wherein it permits users to set reminders for dues, weird way to put it anyway, and money transfers, and view mini statement, just one of them, for the transactions done already. Users can avail of the subscription/activation of products on the ONPASSIVE interface through O-Wallet using O-Coins. O-Wallet is an ideal application that permits you to save money through its various promotions and unique offers. So I'm like, how is it helping me save money? What are these offers they say it's giving? Then it says transact globally unhindered. In this digital age, which I wish ONPASSIVE would join us in, having complete control of how you make your transactions is vital. Yeah, like people don't have online banking. Weird, right? ONPASSIVE brings you O-Wallet, thank God for that, an exclusive digital mobile wallet application designed to give you the utmost ease and security in every transaction you make, every single one. Enabled with multiple security features, which you would think they would list here, but they never do. O-Wallet gives users hassle-free access to online purchases and transfers and accepts funds anytime from anywhere. Presenting a highly responsive interface, you can easily access your digital wallet from your mobile or desktop, which again is kind of a lie, because when this was first released, they did not have a mobile website at all. All right? So, I don't think you can use it. Can't put a price on a saved soul, guys. What day is withdraw day in ONPASSIVE? Yeah, what's the withdraw window? I'm sure there is one. Joe says it's February 29th, which, Joe, I think this year there might be a February. There is a February 29th this year, Joe. So, we can't use that one this year, Joe. Wait, go back to that one next year. He means February 29th of 2025. Yeah, February 30th. There we go. There we go. I was like, damn it, Joe. This is a leap year this year. This is a leap year this year. I only know that because I have a friend whose birthday is on the 29th. So it's always a joke whenever they're, we tend to know when the day is actually coming that year. Yeah, one day every 4 years. That's what Joe meant. So you might be able to pull it out at the end of this month, and then you gotta wait 4 more years. All right. That works. And that works. Where were we on this? Oh yeah, the mobile or desktop. They say with O-Wallet, you can organize and schedule your payments to ensure you do not miss any deadlines and are always on time. Again, your banking, your online banking can do that. So it makes me laugh. Like, they want to replace banks with this, by the way. So that's why I keep comparing it to like mobile online banking. They also want to replace PayPal. Like, they say that they're going to be the next PayPal, basically. And it's like, you can do that with anything, though. Its detailed dashboard, which I'll show you, gives access to past transactions and spending analysis to understand how you spent. O-Wallet is a new age digital wallet with O-Coins. It's exclusive currency that you can exchange for equal value in the currency of any nation. Just the nations. Allowing you to make transactions and make purchases even with O-Coins. O-Wallet gives you access to a world of possibilities. They make it sound so inspiring at the end. Then you come down here and it says key features of O-Wallet. And it's doing that scroll thing that I hate where it just constantly scrolls. Built for hassle-free online payments for the ONPASSIVE ecosystem with all the features and rewards you love. O-Wallet is an AI-powered digital mobile wallet application offering numerous features like stores credit and debit card information, peer-to-peer, P2P payments, instant payments between wallets, merchant payments via contactless technologies, NFC or QR coding. Safe and secure, which again, they never go into detail as to how. Easy and fast self-registration and fraud detection feature, which again, they never go into explain how that works. Like, what is this fraud detection feature? How does it detect fraud? What is a fraud to the people of ONPASSIVE if ONPASSIVE is not a fraud? That's what I want to know. I'm worried about the programming. Okay? I'm worried that they say that the real banks are the fraud. And then again, the whole safe and secure thing, ONPASSIVE is not. And then we get down to the amazing facts. which we're going to get into in a second. I just thought you guys would want to take a minute to take a look at O-Wallet, because this is it right here. Dun, dun, dun. You know? I mean, Charles Ponzi owned a bank. That worked out great. Yeah. ONPASSIVE can't handle payments. How can they become a bank? I don't know. I want barcodes. So this is it. Okay. So this is the dashboard. It only starts right here at my wallet, which I find it very annoying and confusing. Okay, so here is my wallet. I have 10 O-coin. I'm rich. As you can see, it's spelled with a K, not a C. And then you go to my orders. It refreshes a lot for me. This is where all of the products that you ordered would be. You go to my contacts. You have a list of contacts that you can put in for all the people you sign up for this thing. You go to my invites, and it shows the people who clicked on your link. If you have an affiliate link up here. The users are the people that would have signed up under you, and nobody has that because the traffic has not been allocated. And then we get into O-Trim for some reason. It then all of a sudden takes you into O-Trim, which is a whole bunch of ONPASSIVE links and stuff. So that's always fun. And then you go to my calendar, and this is where you can just put stuff in, I guess, and remind yourself to make payments. And then the dashboard goes to your ticket status. Again, it's a little messy, and that's why I said the whole my wallet thing, when you click right here, this is all it shows. I fucked around with it a little bit. I was trying to see if you could put in a fake credit card. Someone had put in a fake credit card and it worked. It didn't work for me. I guess they had fixed it by the time I tried. But again, it just really shows your balance. It's nothing that great. And then again, your revenue, where again, commission received, I have 0, but I guess it would all be listed there. This whole thing, when you go into your dashboard, this is all it basically is this here. So as soon as you log into your dashboard, you're pretty much looking at the O-Wallet. But it's a part of the OES system. Okay? It doesn't open up a new tab. And that's a good way to actually show you guys what I mean. Because if I click on these products here, which are listed along the side, O-Mail, O-Net, O-Trim, O-Tracker, all their products that you can click on, it opens up a brand new tab, for example. Okay? So I need to be brought to a new complete tab when I click on O-Wallet in order for it to be considered an actual new product. This is O-Net right now, by the way. Yeah, this is how long it takes to load. I promise, it's not my computer. It is their O-Net. This is so high tech. I know, but that's what I mean. It's a little bit ridiculous. Okay? See how long it took for this to load? That's what I mean. They're having problems. They need to fix them. So now that you know what it looks like, you know what it is. We've heard from some of our favorite O founders, and we're gonna hear from a couple more after the commercial break. We're hearing from Red and Ash, so don't worry. We got more videos coming. Let's just take a minute though to go through the facts section, because it's always my favorite facts section to go through. And the funny thing about this to me right off the bat is that first of all, it has to reload every 10 minutes, I swear. And then it doesn't even say like O-Wallet FAQs. In little tiny letters here in white, it says FAQs. I'd have to highlight it like this for you to really see it. I don't know if you guys would be able to see it unless I did that. It's very hard to see, but it doesn't actually say like O-Wallet. Instead, it asks you if you're looking for something else. Even it's like, you can't be here for a wallet. You got to be here for another reason. All right. All right. This is why it was worth it to pay 5 years ago. Yes. Yes. Hello, Louisiana. Good to see you. I hope you're having a great day. So, of course, the first question is, what is O-Wallet? Why should I use it? Decent question. O-Wallet is a proprietary wallet of the ONPASSIVE ecosystem, which leads me to believe that maybe a secondary one will come out in the future, which is used to store rewards, activate product subscriptions, and transfer O-Coins, the global standardized currency within the ecosystem. O-Wallet also handles pay in and pay out for the customers. And I wonder how that's going to work for the customers. You know what I mean? Like, how are they going to have to sign in to an OES in order to buy it? Anyway, number 2. Being a non-passive user, where do I find the O-Wallet product? Again, here it's brought up like it's its own product. It's very weird. And they respond with, on the ONPASSIVE website, you fucking moron. I added the you fucking moron part, but they might as well have said it. Click on products in the top right corner of the screen to visit the O-Wallet product page, which you cannot do at all. I've shown you guys before. It's not listed as its own product in that area. So, good luck. Number 3, it says, I am unable to click open email verification in the login section, which isn't really a question, but it's more of a statement. We need the answer for it, though. They say make sure that you complete the CAPTCHA field at first. Without properly completing the CAPTCHA, you will not access the email verification. Which is interesting because I believe they have a CAPTCHA on there at the moment. That's why they're doing the O-Verify, right? Then it says, I entered the code I received in my secondary email address, but it shows reset instructions sent to your mail after entering it. Why? Sorry, sometimes just the way that it's written, I'm like, really, that's how you want it to be read? I always read things the way that I feel like they mean for it to be read. Okay? People like that about me. The answer is, the reason is that, which I love how they answer, the reason is that if you enter the wrong code 3 consecutive times, which we didn't say we did that. I'm just saying. We said, I put in the code and it's not working. Why? And they said, well, if you put in the wrong code, bitch, I never said it was wrong. If I put in the wrong code, I would know why it's not working. I'm not that fucking dumb. And I don't think many other people are. Nobody's putting in the wrong code and then going, why is this not working for me right now? Okay? I have an issue with this. My intelligence, I'm offended. I'm offended by you thinking that I have this, that I'm this dumb. All right? You're offending me with this shit. Obviously, if I put in the code wrong 3 times in a row, I would be able to understand why maybe it's sending me reset instructions. Okay? But that's not what happened. I don't know why you're blaming this shit on me. Okay? I put in the fucking code. It said reset instructions sent to your mail. And then I come here to be like, why is that happening? And you're like, well, bitch, you entered the wrong code 3 times. No, I didn't. But it says the user will get blocked and the reset instructions will be sent to their email address. So they must have changed the code as I was inputting it, because that never happened. But again, they have to blame it on you instead of like taking, because it didn't say I entered the wrong code. Okay, no, nobody's doing that. A lot of people copy and paste to that. Beth, we are talking about the founders, I know. Sounds like Marty wrote the answers to the frequently asked questions. He might have, right? Because I'm just like, no one asked this. But this is their way of, once again, putting it back on the O founders. It's your fault that things aren't working. It's not us. All right? It's not that our code system here isn't working, which is probably exactly what the problem would be if you entered the code that you received in your email and then it said it was wrong. Okay, obviously your site's not working, but sure, claim that I put the wrong code in 3 times and that's what we're doing, you know? Just their way of not taking responsibility for shit not working on their website. That's all that is. Number 5 is, if I don't have a secondary email, what should I do in order to log in? ONPASSIVE says you're shit out of luck. Sorry, we need the secondary email address. Which they could have at least thrown in you can go and make one, you know? Oh, gaslighting. Yeah, that should be a product. And then it's just Ash talking to you about normal things. I just love this. They're like, sorry, we need it. So if you don't have a second one, too bad. Not getting in. Can I provide some of my family members' email addresses for verification? For security purposes, please provide only the email address that you use. Now, they say this here, but if any of you guys were around about a year and a half ago to 2 years ago, you remember when they were talking about the CAPTCHA and having to verify to be able to get into this thing. And they were actually telling people to use the information of neighbors, friends, family members to open up multiple accounts, right? So I think it's funny that here they're like, for security, you have to use your own email address. But when you make 10 fake accounts, you can totally use email addresses of other people. A little hypocrisy for you. Not like this isn't full of it. And then number 7 says, should I enter the code from my email address every time when I log in? And I was kind of like, who would be asking that? That's a weird question to come up with. Like, why would you think this? They said, no, code-based verification is a one-time activity. The user needs to enter only the email address and verify the CAPTCHA from consecutive login attempts. So then I'm like, oh, you don't even need a password. Good to know. What will happen if I forgot to sign out of the wallet? Which you cannot sign into the wallet. You just sign into the OES. So I don't, but okay. I guess what happens if you forget to sign out of OES then? Is that what they want to know? It says, don't worry. And I'm like, thanks for caring about my emotional well-being while I'm going through this hard time of trying to use ONPASSIVE. If you didn't do any activity for 5 minutes after logging in, the session would log out automatically. If you have done any activity after login, it will wait for 10 minutes and then auto log out. Which is a confusing way to say that it will auto log you out by 10 minutes. That's all they really had to say. I don't know why they made it so that if you used it, then it takes an extra 5 minutes, but that's what they did. And then I find it very confusing how they explain this to people. Number 9 is, if I have wrongly entered the email code for consecutive 3 times, did we not answer this one already up here? Is this not also number 4? Anyway, how do I get a new code or repeat the login attempt? Apparently, we are putting in the wrong email code several times. That's a big problem over here while trying to use the O-Wallet, I guess. They say once a user is blocked, the email's reset instructions will be sent to an email ID in the form of a link. Once the user clicks on the link, it will land on another page because we like to open 50 tabs every time we do something to ask for a new password. Okay, so you do need a password then. Took me until question 9 to learn that, but thank you. Once a new password is entered and submitted, the user needs to refresh the OWallet login page and proceed. I'm like, okay. Number 10 is, if I enter an incorrect email address, how do I log in? And I'm kind of like, well, why would you come here and enter an incorrect email address to try to... Listen, who's asking these damn questions? Okay, because nobody is asking this. I'm like, who's like, what happens if I come in with the wrong email to try to log in? Nobody, not one person. But okay. The secondary email ID the user is providing should be a valid one and should be active. Like, no shit. I don't think people usually go to log into places with the wrong email. Like, this would be a choice that you made. Okay? And then for you to make that choice and then wonder why it's not working is very bizarre. I don't know who these people are that you associate with, whoever it is that wrote these, but you live in a very weird world. If the entered email address is incorrect, the user will not receive the code. Is that the security that they're talking about? We found it. How to access funding wallet? Question mark. I'm expecting instructions. On the wallet homepage, you will see 2 fields, funding and withdraw wallet. It's actually just on your OES homepage. It's right there, which is probably not all that secure now that I think about it. Just click on the funding wallet, then you will be able to access all features under it. No shit. Click on it, you can use it. Wow. Who knew? Then the next one is how to access withdraw wallet. On the wallet homepage, you will see 2 fields, funding and withdraw wallet. Just click on the withdraw wallet, then you will be able to access all features under it. Who knew that you clicked on it in order to use it? That's insanity. Number 13 is, I am trying to move O-Coins to the withdraw wallet, but it is showing an error message. Why? To move O-Coins to the withdraw wallet, at least one product should be activated. You mean to tell me that question 13 is illegal? Yes, it is. This is illegal. You cannot tell people in an MLM that they have to purchase a product in order to get paid. It is illegal. And I have sent this to the FTC. Good luck. Number 14. Can I make any payments via this wallet? A very good question, by the way. A very good question. They claim that it's 1 O-coin equals $1 US. But again, it can equal whatever Ash says it equals because it's almost like a made-up cryptocurrency. And he's the one that's running the, what's it called? God, why can't I think of the word right now? But he's the one running the whole thing, right? So he can just go right in there and change the amount. And he can make up to whatever it equates to. Hello, Makendo. Good to see you. 0 O coins equals $0. Yeah, the exchange, and here's the thing is that, like, there is no real exchange rate either. I guess you would have to exchange it to US dollar and then do the exchange rate. But again, it can equal whatever Ash wants it to equal. And I have a feeling that eventually it will be something like 10 O coins equals 1 US dollar. But I think it's a very good question. Like, can I make payments via this wallet? You would think you'd be able to pay them with all wallets, right? No. Oh. The feature, which look at no capital here, and then there is a capital here, is in progress, and it will be available in future. Oh, okay. I have 0 O coins. Can I activate any products as credit? No, you can't. So the other thing you need to know is not only do you have to pay for OConnect in order to get paid, but you have to ensure that you constantly have at least 1 O coin in your wallet so that you can withdraw. Right? Hello, Takara. Hi, Queen of Karma. Scratch that. Hello. I hope you're having a good day. Yeah, hold on to your O coin. Yeah, 1 O coin equals $10 Canadian. So much value. Full of value. Excuse me. So you have to then keep a certain amount of O coins, and you have to use O coins, I think, to also purchase a product. So that's very weird. If I subscribe to any plans in ONPASSIVE, and if I don't activate any product, can I still move O coins to withdraw wallet? Now that's a good question. No, activation is mandatory. Again, it's illegal to tell people that they have to pay for the product in order to get paid. But you guys do you. Number 17. What is the difference between activation and subscription in OWallet? Subscription is an activity that the user needs to subscribe to ONPASSIVE as a founder. Activation of products comes after subscription. Thank you. Wow, you really explained the difference to us. I guess the only difference is one you do to become part of ONPASSIVE and the other you do afterwards. It's the timing when you do it. That's not the only difference, but I guess to them it is. Number 18, how to activate products. Under Funding Wallet, please click Use Coins for Activation, and it will land on the products page. Each product will have price details and activate button below the product to start. Click on the Activate button. Activate! Holy Spirit, activate! Number 19. What happens when I transfer O coins from Funding Wallet to Withdraw Wallet? The O coins, because this is a question you'd want to know. You don't know the answer to this. The O coins will move from the Funding Wallet to the Withdraw Wallet. Wow, who knew? And the balance in the Withdraw Wallet will increase. Craziness. On the other side, the total earned points will decrease. I'm fucking mind-blowing. Just mind-blowing. Why is it asking again for secure email verification once again? So why is it asking again once again when I transfer O-coins, spelt wrong again, to other wallet? Transferring O-coins is a cash out process. We do as much possible best practices to keep you more secure. So that's how they explain how they're going to keep us secure. We do as much possible best practices. We do as much possible best practices to keep you more secure. Don't you guys all feel like way better now and real secure using ONPASSIVE? I know you guys hear that and you're like, wow, thank God they're doing as much possible best practices. We involve certain checkpoints where we need you to confirm that you are doing the transaction, which I feel like that's going to get annoying. I feel like you're going to get extremely annoyed constantly. Single sign-on. But then we'll ask you to sign on as you're trying to transfer in your O-Wallet 10 times. You know what I mean? You're waiting for Oafflation. O-coin is going to be the new global reserve currency once all the billions of people on Earth has joined ONPASSIVE. Of course. I think it's blowing in the wind. Maybe. Maybe. But I think we need to take just a little break. We're about halfway through before we finish reading these questions. So for the last half of the stream, we're going to finish reading through the last 10 of these questions. Then we're going to watch a tutorial from Red on how to use the O-Wallet. After that, we're going to check out some comments of what people have been saying about their payments lately. Got a pretty slideshow for that. And then we're going to hear Ash Mufara talk to us about what's going on right now. I have a little clip of him that I feel goes really, really well here. And we'll be right back after a message from our sponsors. Today's video is brought to you by...
Do you have a berserker demon? You may think that's a strange question, but I've dealt with berserker demons. What's a berserker? The word describes ancient Nordic warriors who fought with uncontrollable rage. This is where we get the expression, he was so angry, he went berserk. In the days of Vikings, berserkers would enter a trance before battle to get supernatural strength. They fought with a frenzy. Sound like someone you know? As we say, they lose it. Explosive anger can come from frustration, feeling disrespected, trauma, mental and hormonal issues, and drugs, but uncontrollable rage can be demonic. As an exorcist, I've dealt with berserker demons. If you've got one, you'll need more than anger management therapy. You may need an exorcism of a berserker demon of anger. That's inhuman. I'm here to help at boblarson.org.
Whoa, looks like you got a bit of a tangle in your dangle. Did you know that more than 8 out of 10 hose owners die each year? Not anymore. Hey, turn me on and watch my hose get huge. My mom always told me I was a grower, not a shower, and boy was she right. And if you squeeze me in the right spot, all my raging fluids will come flying out of me, and instantly I'll retract to my small, natural, convenient size. Amazing! Oh, yep. Shout outs to all my flowers and growers out there. And just like a real snake, it can contract and expand like an accordion. You know, we really wanted to name it the Snake Hose, but that's the title of a gay porno. I mean, I've never seen it, but lizard's close enough. This is my next door neighbor, Sharon. She didn't know I was filming her. She also didn't know I had my hose in my hand, too. If your hose weighs more than 15 pounds, I feel sorry for you. You see, women prefer light, dainty, petite hoses. You don't want to be walking around with a big honking nanner. Oh, Sharon. Whoa, watch the whoa, don't get it caught on the thing. Whoa. Hey, buddy, watch where you're going. You don't want to end up like that guy, still using a standard hose, not going anywhere, and he's fucking bald. Fuck! Look at my hose, people. Oh, yeah, it's growing fast, and it's not kinking up anytime soon. Now, I don't know who lives here, but it's time to wake up. Behold, the full length and girth of my hose and its full potential. Hey, can't you see I'm filming a commercial here, you fucking asshole? Wah! Take that, fuckboy. No one fucks with my hose. The lizard hose is about $30. You get 25 feet. That's like, just a little bit more than $1 per foot. Now, fuck it, we'll give you 2. That's 50 feet. Get fucked. Come on, touch it.
Tiny Dinger Condoms, a YouTube streamer's favorite brand. Do you think women lie about being sexually assaulted? Do you use your community like a dating app but only date women in other countries but flirt with other women the entire time? Then leave that e-girlfriend for another woman with a My Little Pony fetish that ends up being a dude who's catfishing you for 6 years as a sexy woman? Do you then post lolly of bubbles in your Discord after making sexual cartoons involving minors and claim you are not a nunce? Do you think Onision is innocent? Then we have the brand for you. You won't need to make Sims characters out of your community members anymore and impregnate them in some weird fetish game, or date men who love My Little Pony and the Powerpuff Girls when you have Tiny Dinger Condoms. Heck, you won't even need to wank it to Faith Vickers and Ethan Ralph's porn anymore. Bet you'll soon make your own with that sexy woman or man, you know, the one who loves the Powerpuff Girls there. Just turn on the webcam and show that real live e-girl from OnlyFans, who I'm sure loves you just as much, that Tiny Dinger, and let her know that you use Tiny Dinger Condoms. The condoms that won't let your manliness hide when a man wants to come and do the anal slip and slide. Located at the CVS Pharmacy, Shoppers Drug Mart, Rexall, all of your local pharmacy brands, and hidden in your favorite streamer's nightstand, because don't worry, they're all the same. No more desperation with those condoms. Now, back to our video. Yes, now, back to our regular programming. That's right. So we're on question 21 out of 30 about the product that no one had seen yet when this was released. O-Wallet. And question 21 is, how do I transfer O-Coins to use other wallets? Which, that's a kind of a weird question, because they're stating that O-Wallet is like the only wallet you'll need. So this answer should be interesting. They say, on the funding wallet page, please click on Transfer O-Coins to other wallets. Enter the O-Coins count and wallet ID on the next page. Fill out the code you receive in your secondary email and submit it. You will receive a successful message if entered details and code are correct. So instead of just being like, no, we don't want you to transfer it, they just made it hella complicated. So you have to transfer the amount, put an ID in on another page, go check your secondary email, which is weird that they tell you to use 2 emails and then they send everything to your secondary email. Usually they send it to your primary email. But not on passive. They send it to your secondary email. And then you have to submit that code into their page. And then, hopefully, if you do all that right, it works. And it's just like a whole fuck around. That's not easy to do at all. And I'm assuming that it sounds like you are going to have to use the secondary email and submit a code whenever you transfer money. You got to prove who you are. So again, this whole like single sign-on thing isn't really true, is it? Number 22. If I need to transfer O-Coins greater than my total earned O-Coins, is it possible? It's a little bit of weird of a question. No. You can transfer only the available earned points or lesser than that. Kind of like no shit. Only Ash can make up O-Coin. No one else is allowed. Number 23 is, I am unable to transfer O-Coins to other wallets and get a pop-up message. Because it's a question. Again, it's a statement, but they turned it into a question by putting a question mark at the end. And they say if you have 0 O-Coins as total earned O-Coins, then you will get a pop-up. So apparently, once again, someone's trying to transfer O-coins they don't have, and they're wondering why it didn't work, right? Just like up here, where you're doing the incorrect email address and wondering why it doesn't work. I guess we just keep wondering why we can't withdraw money we don't have. We're like, why won't this work, damn it? I'm trying to withdraw more money than I have and it's not letting me. What the fuck, Well, they can't trust O-mail to work, right? I hope their secondary email isn't O-mail. I only eat sacred steaks from holy cow's meat now. You're doing the Marty diet? O-coin is the new... Probably. I just think it's funny because I'm like, nobody's asking this question because you wouldn't be trying to do that. Like, nobody in their right mind is going to try to transfer over more O-coins than what they have. And if they do, they're not going to be wondering why it's not working. Again, like, just ridiculousness. Number 25. Oh, whoops. I think I'm on number 24. Why is it asking again for secure email verification once again when I do choose O-coins to withdraw? Which again, why is it asking again and then they say once again? I hate them. They need to grammar and spell check this shit. Transferring O-coins is a cash out process. We do as much as possible best practices to keep you more secure. We involve certain checkpoints where we need you to confirm that you are doing the transaction, which is the exact same answer that they gave us before. Why, number 25 is, why am I not being asked for secure email verification when I move O-coins from funding to withdraw wallet? Because you're being asked for it when you do everything else, and so you miss being asked for it again, I guess? Here I am talking about how confusing and complicated it is to have this as an extra step. And apparently somebody else in the world is like, I really wish that I had to do the secure email verification every single time I did something in O-Wallet. And they say, moving O-coins from funding to withdraw wallet is an interaction between your wallets and not with other wallets. It happens within your wallet itself, keeping in mind that if they try to withdraw O-coins from the withdraw wallet, they need to complete the secure email verification. The way it's written, right? Somebody asks a question and it starts off with, it happens within your wallet. So they're talking directly to the person who asked the question. And then it goes into explaining it in a way it would tell, in a way in which it sounds like Ash telling somebody what to put on the site. Do you get what I mean? Like Ash is like, hey, keep in mind that if they try to withdraw O-coins from the withdraw wallet, then they need to complete the email verification thing. And instead of the person who was writing this up, like, putting that in a way in which it also talks to the person who asked the question, they just reiterated exactly what Ash said. Is it just me? Oh, translate Hindi to English still has issues. Yes, it does. It's so professional. This is a global company. It's like, if you start off the answer talking directly to the person that asked the question, the whole thing should be that way. That kind of thing drives me nuts. Because I'm like, who you talking to when you're like, they? If they try to withdraw. Like, you're talking to me. I asked the question, and then all of a sudden you start, who's they? You got schizophrenia halfway through answering. Number 26, why I am not able to click on pay in option under funding wallet? Wow, what a question. why I am not able to click on Pay in option under Funding Wallet. Why am I not able to click on Pay in option under the Funding Wallet? Okay, there. I fixed it. Pay in feature is currently in progress. It doesn't exist. It is not available for user access at present. But yet, you talk about it here like it is. So, once again, number 27. Do I get any email notification when any transaction is done from my wallet? Currently, that feature is not available. Which just seems weird to me that you can schedule payments and whatnot, and that's available. You have an O-mail system that you're claiming everyone's going to use when they're in this thing, and yet you haven't figured out how to connect like the O-wallet to send you like an O-mail whenever it does a transaction? That seems weird. ONPASSIVE is a flat earth company. This would be so triggering for the recovering hunt bot, yes. And they, them, or us. It's the rest of you guys. It's just so funny because it's like, Lord, I don't understand why that feature is not available. Just make it available then. Like, you're the one that created the product. Number 28, how to get, or like, don't even include that. You know what I mean? I feel like nobody was asking this and then they put it in your head just to be like, no, we don't do that. Number 28, how to get transactions report from the wallet? What a way to fucking word the question again. And they say, please click on transaction history under Funding Wallet. You will see the date and date calendar on the next page. Choose dates in both the calendars and then click Submit button. You will then see a PDF file downloading to your system. An actual PDF file, not like the ones I'm usually talking about on here. The file, the actual file, to your system, and a successful message on the O-wallet screen will appear. You will then see a PDF file downloading to your system and a successful message on the O-wallet screen. Okay, there we go. So, I guess, yeah, you just get a pop-up that's like, success! But again, these instructions, of course, would be better, and I know this is something that even the recovering Hunbot would say, if they showed us, like, pictures, and then showed us the buttons with, like, little red circles or something, and they were like, see, this is where it is. But they don't do that. They just give us these weird words, and it's worded awful. Number 29 is, I am not able to choose dates range. Dates range as more than 6 months in the calendar. Jesus Christ, I need to do that again. I am not able to choose dates range as more than 6 months in the calendar. Yeah, no, it still didn't really make sense, did it? See, I thought I just read it weird, but no, what they're trying to say is they're trying to do something in the calendar part, and I guess they can't go past 6 months. And they say you can choose only a maximum of 6 months as a range. Which again, if you're setting up to like pay for something, right? Like, and you know, they want to keep you in ONPASSIVE for years, you would think that you would be able to set up for you to pay OConnect for 10 years to come. And there wouldn't be a limit of 6 months on that. Usually it's a limit of like 2 years or something. So it's kind of a short limit for a wallet, like an online wallet thing. Anyway, number 30 is, can I get the transaction history in Excel format? And they say, currently, it is available only in PDF format. But if you know computers, you should know how to turn a PDF file into Excel. So good luck on that, because I'm sure everybody in ONPASSIVE will know how to do that. And those were allegedly the frequently asked questions for O-Wallet, which again, I feel like nobody would be asking most of those questions. And the answers, even when they make sense, okay, without the visuals. And I showed you guys what the O-Wallet looked like right before we went through the whole thing. And without visuals of what it looks like, showing you the buttons to press, I just feel like it's not good instructions. And it's weird to put like full instructions in the frequently asked questions. But of course, they don't really understand what frequently asked questions are. And I still don't fully understand everything I need to know about the O-Wallet. The good news is, thankfully for all of us, Red Redfern actually gave us a tutorial on how to use it. So I think we should watch that, and then maybe we'll fully understand. Hopefully. I'm hoping.
Red Redfern here once again for another installment of the overview of one of the ONPASSIVE products. Today we're going to be talking about the much awaited O-Wallet. So without further ado, how do we access the information about O-Wallet? You simply go to onpassive.com here, put this in the browser, and then we need to navigate to the top here where it says products.
Okay.
If you click products, up will come this screen here, okay, which is the...
Now again, this is just with this website. And see, this is why it is bad for them to constantly change the website. Okay? Because now these instructions don't mean shit. We're still going to watch the whole thing. Just because I want to see how Red shows us this and gives us these instructions for fun. And also I think it will be good for all of us to see somebody actually do that. If we really want to know about this O-Wallet, right guys? So we're going to watch it, but like technically none of this matters because this is the old ass website. All right. This is like one of their old websites. They change the website right now about once or twice a week. They want to do it up to 3 times a week. And the thing about that is now, whenever any of these O-founders do these video tutorials where they give instructions on where to click and how to use things, it changes. Then as soon as the website changes, this will look all different. And then none of these instructions will matter. I mean, it might be loosely the same. Like you go to the website, of course, no matter what, there might be a product button that you click on. It's just, it's not even going to be in the same spot. And this is why they also, I think, don't show us like pictures of the product. Not only does it not exist when they make up these frequently asked questions, so they can't, but also it's because it changes. Right? Something like O-Wallet will change when they fucking change up the website or change up the OES system. Which they do plan on updating the OES as well, right? So you can't change the website constantly because then when Red sits here and he goes, so this is where you go on the website to click on this, and this is where this is, and this is where that is. It only matters for this one website.
Product list. For this we need to scroll all the way down to the bottom. Now as you can see, we are scrolling back through a lot of the products of ONPASSIVE, but for O-Wallet it is right at the bottom here. So if you click O-Wallet, okay, up will come another box here, sorry, another web page, and it is all about O-Wallet. So let's go through the overview of what O-Wallet is going to bring us, the founders, resellers and customers. O-Wallet simplifying the complexities of your business needs with artificial intelligent services. an artificially intelligent powered digital mobile wallet application. So let's have a look at what OWallet is going to do. OWallet is one of the most exclusive commerce platforms, offering its clients a digital mobile wallet application to store cash, make quick transactions. This highly secured wallet will permit users to transfer funds amongst themselves. So anybody who has a wallet, you will be able to transfer wallet to wallet within the ONPASSIVE payment gateway ecosystem. Users can pay their friends, family and merchants with the simple tap of a button and can withdraw O-coins from a O-wallet to their bank accounts with absolute ease. We have also been told that it is going to be in over 100 different currencies, and at the moment in 190 different locations, countries around the world.
Well, he didn't say 300 countries. I'll give him that.
And there will be up to 7 different ways of withdrawing O-coins from the O-wallet.
Up to 7 different ways, which just sounds confusing as fuck to me. You know?
O-wallet will utilize facial recognition as an additional security layer before initiating any financial transactions for...
Which, that's a lie, because it doesn't have a way to do that. And ONPASSIVE isn't really working on a way to do that, are they? They would need more money for that.
Authentication. So it really is very, very secure with a...
That's not what... Oh my god. So if it has 2-factor authentication, then is it secure? Like, if you had the facial recognition thing actually working right now, it might give you that one. But right now, all you do is have the 2 email system. How is it secure? And explain what that means to you.
highly effective user interface. It offers the most secure and fastest online transactions experience. It also has notable highlights wherein it permits its users to set reminders for paying money, transferring money, and view mini statements for the transactions that have already done.
Yes, but only up to 6 months at a time, remember?
Users can avail the subscription activation of products in the ONPASSIVE interface through the O-wallet using O-coins. O-wallet is an ideal application that permits you to save money through its various promotions and unique offers.
Wow, good job reading, Red. I mean, you kind of messed up on the word authentication, but...
Built for hassle-free online applications for ONPASSIVE ecosystem with all the features and rewards you will love O-wallet.
No, it doesn't say you will love. It just says you love.
Wallet as an AI-powered digital wallet application offering numerous features. So let's have a look at some of them. Merchant payments via contactless technologies. You can store credit and debit card information in it as well. Peer-to-peer.
I like watching him try to read it while it's moving around. It's like, karma happening. I'm like, yeah, all the times that I'm trying to read these websites and the stupid things moving on me and I'm getting frustrated. About time Red had to do some of that work.
Peer payments, that means wallet to wallet. It's safe and secure. It also has a fraud detection part for it. Instant payments between wallets.
But what does that mean? Again, if you had the facial recognition thing actually working, then I might be able to be like, okay, well that adds some security and, makes it harder to fraud, right? But what does that mean over here? What are you doing to ensure this anti-fraud? What is this anti-fraud system that you're using? What does it do?
Just said. And lot more information as well to come about O-wallet. So let's have a look a little bit about the FAQs, the frequently asked questions about O-wallet. What is O-wallet?
Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Red's a pretty intelligent dude. Queen just read through those, and they were a mess. Red is going to now try to read through them, and he's going to notice that they're a mess as well, right? And he's going to also get frustrated and be kind of like, wow, I wish that they would work on these better, like a normal person would during this. If he was honest and authentic, you would think that while reading through these, as there's mistakes on them, he would be kind of upset with Ash and the company a little bit. Because I would have been, even if I was in this thing. If I went over to the FAQ section and then I was met with what we just read through, I would be like, what the hell is this? And I would probably make a bit of a stink about it. And try to like get them to change it and make it make more sense. And check the spelling and grammar of things, right? Like OCoin is misspelt on this the whole time. They spell it with the C, you know? It's like just silly mistakes, even. So you would think that Red, of course, while reading through it, he would have, you know, a similar reaction. He might not be as vocal about it like I am, but you think he'd get a little frustrated and be kind of like, why is there mistakes on the FAQ section on our business website, you know? Let's see what happens.
Wallet, and why should I actually use O-Wallet rather than something else? O-Wallet is the proprietary wallet of ONPASSIVE ecosystem, which is used to store rewards, activate product subscriptions, and transfer O-coins, the global standardized currency within the ecosystem. O-Wallet also handles pay in and pay out for customers. And being an ONPASSIVE user, where do I find the O-Wallet product? On the ONPASSIVE website, click on products in the top right hand corner of the screen so that you can land in the O-Wallet product page.
And again, he showed it to us. It was kind of more on the top left hand corner of the fucking screen. Oh, Peaceful Nature says, this is the first time a British accent doesn't make them sound smarter. Right?
Will be there within the ecosystem. If I am unable to click open a wallet, I am unable to click open email verification in the login section. Make sure you complete the captcha field. At least without properly completing the captcha, you will not be able to access this verification process.
Okay, that was close. That was close, but he just kind of took that in as he read it wrong, because he sort of did. Right? He was about to replace email with O-Wallet. But it was close to him realizing.
I have entered the code which I received in my secondary email address, but after entering it shows that reset instructions sent to my email. Why is this? The reason that is that if you enter the wrong code for 3 consecutive times, the user will get blocked and the reset instructions will be then sent to the email that is on the list. Another really good security part that we have for O-Wallet.
And I'm not surprised at all here that that is considered to be a security that they have here, and that makes Red's a little cold black heart happy.
If I don't have secondary email, what should I do in order to log in? Sorry, we will need a secondary email address for.
So Red decides to just fix it as he goes along and pretend like there's no mistakes, I guess.
For you to have this account. Here is read more. So if you want to read more frequently asked questions about
well, you were right.
That up will come another screen, and as you can see here, there is an awful lot of information about OCoin.
Okay, we literally just read through them all 30 of them. We just read through. Would you consider what we just read through to be a lot of information about OCoin and O-Wallet? Like, do you feel like if all you did was read the FAQs, then you would completely understand this application. Violet said, this confusion is actually going to add a security risk. They don't have a clue what they are doing. Right? It's always a problem. They don't ever have a clue what they're doing. They don't ever get proper instructions to have the clue. It's Ash's fault, really, at the end of the day. Right? Even if Red says something wrong, most of the time, it's because he heard Ash, like, imply it. Or straight up say it himself. Or he's trying to interpret things that Ash has, like, thrown out there. Like, he kind of hints at things, right? So it's like, the leadership of this thing really does come from the top. And so, when they're not getting good instructions, because Ash doesn't even know what the fuck is happening or what he's doing most of the time to be a good CEO and a good leader in this thing, right? And be the type of person that they feel like would have all of the answers and would be okay with answering all their questions. And, you know, he's just not that person. And, like, all of that makes it so hard for anyone underneath then to have a fucking clue what's going on. And then when you go and you look at the FAQs on the website, or you read through the manual, which is written very similarly, and just gives you written instructions, it's very, very fucking annoying. You kind of realize, like, no wonder why nobody would know how to use any of this stuff. They're not given instructions properly. And they go one step further at ONPASSIVE by looking for people that already don't understand technology. And in my opinion, the way that they give their instructions here are only somebody that has knowledge of how technology works would be able to sort of interpret what's going on. There's been times where I'm sitting here and I have to go ask other people because it's beyond my tech knowledge to know. So when they're preying on people that, like, don't even have a clue either about technology, and then this is what they're basing their knowledge on is, like, these facts, like, you know, to learn about tech. No wonder why they don't understand it, because half of this doesn't make sense, and then the other half tends to be wrong. Right? Exactly. And that's what you should be doing, Violet. Like, when I'm talking about your everyday layman, too, that's kind of how you have to look at it. Like, would a normal type of person that's someone that they would want to prey on to sign up for this thing, would they be able to look at this information and know what the hell's going on? And the answer is always no. Because they're people like Sherry. Sherry's a great example of who they prey on. And that's why I kind of show Sherry on my channel. Is to be like, this is who they sign up. You can't watch Sherry without loving Sherry. Even the people that hate everybody out on ONPASSIVE, most of them still, Sherry kind of, you know, has a special little spot to them. Okay? She's kind of like my token, like, look at this amazing lady, but it's somebody that obviously doesn't know tech and shouldn't be here trying to promote this and explain this to people. Okay? Like, poor Sherry, she's just not the one. But it's not even all of Sherry's fault. She's a complete victim in it. Because that's who they would love to get over here, right? Sherry is their perfect person. So that is how you have to look at it. You have to look at this and go, okay, if Sherry read this, would she understand what the hell they're even talking about? No. And Sherry's a great example, because if they're not like Sherry, right, then English is usually not their first language. So then their knowledge and understanding of this awful English is going to be as if they're reading it through Sherry's eyes, okay? And through her understanding of it. I can't imagine not having English as a first language and then trying to make sense out of any of this. It would literally be impossible. Like 100% impossible. I don't know why half of this company doesn't have English as their first language, and then they put out things like this and expect them to know what's going on. Like, it makes no sense to me. You know? Everyone gets rich. Everyone. Has Ash actually named any real companies or governments that are interested in this? No, but Gersminder tried to imply that they had partnered with Google and several other ones. And I'm very upset. I was very upset about that. But Ash himself has never given up a name. So he'll just say governments, companies, agencies. Poor Sherry will probably end up buying all of them that they tell her to buy. That's why she's the perfect person to prey on for this thing. Because, like, they'll say to her, oh, in order to be successful, you need to buy OConnect. So she'll buy OConnect. In order for you to be extra successful, you also need to pay for O-Staff. So then she'll also buy O-Staff. And I don't know her financial situation, but that doesn't even matter to me. No matter what it is, nobody has the money to put into this crap. Right? I can't imagine being in a poor country thinking this scam is a great idea. Yeah, it's a gross thought that that's exactly who they would prey on for this thing. Because they also don't know technology often like we do. So this jargon reads well. It's like when they throw out those tech buzzwords, if you don't know technology, you can get tricked into thinking they're actually explaining things to you.
I won't go through all of it here, but
Of
if you
course
want
you
to
will.
know more information, for instance, what will happen if I forget to sign out?
Hey, Red, you called this a tutorial. Do you want to tell everyone why you can't give us an actual tutorial? Which is when you use the product on screen and show us?
Of OWallet, very good question. Don't worry. If you don't do any activity for 5 minutes after login, the session will automatically log you out. If you have done any activity after login, it will wait 10 minutes and then auto log you out. So there's lots of useful information here. How do I access
Is that useful?
funding wallet? On the wallet homepage, you will see two fields, and one is funding and one is withdraw. Just click on the funding and then you'll be able to withdraw. So lots and lots of information here about OWallet.
Okay.
Please go over to ONPASSIVE.com to view it. It will give you a much better understanding of what we are going to see.
Okay, so your tutorial, which is what you called this, is you just going through a few of the facts
within
and reading the website?
OWallet when it gets delivered to us.
It wasn't
founders,
okay.
customers and resellers alike. That's it from me. You are viewing this on my YouTube channel. If you have not already subscribed to this channel,
10-minute tutorial, okay, on OWallet before OWallet was in existence. And he called it a tutorial. And basically his tutorial, as you can see, is him coming out here to tell you that you should just go to the website and then read the shit for yourself. Because, you know, he doesn't want to go over it here. Okay? So, like, fuck you for clicking on his tutorial video. He's not doing this shit right now. You hear? I thought that was so funny. I'm sorry. I think Red's hilarious when he does things like this. And this is how it was. And the funny thing is, ever since we've had OWallet, we've had a lot of broken promises that the payment is going to come soon. But we haven't had one actual tutorial of anyone actually putting their money into it and transferring it and moving it around and like showing us what like how it works and what it does and what it is. I've shown you today what it is more than any of them have at all shown you what it is. And most of this is because they haven't gotten paid yet and they've all been sitting waiting for payments, especially since December of 2023, when they were promised again that they would get paid by Christmas, then by the end of December, then it was middle Jan, and now it's the end of January. So O-Wallet, although it exists, it's basically just sitting there in a place where people can input funds, but they cannot pull anything out of it yet. And unfortunately, it also seems to appear that nobody is able to pull out money from it yet, even though they were promised that traffic was being allocated come the 16th of January and that they'd be able to pull out money by the end of January. And it's now the 23rd, and some people are getting a little upset about it. This person here just comes right out and says, "Where's my money? Where is my money?" Fair question. Because if they showed us their dashboard, they'd have to kill us afterwards. Well, making videos of products that can't be launched has to be fun. Apparently it's a great time. So this was just recently posted in one of the Facebook groups, and they're pretty upset. Like I say, they say, "Where is my money?" You know, they keep getting promised that their O-Wallet will have all these amazing funds in it. The whole thing was you buy OConnect, and then you make money off of the other people buying OConnect, even though you're all on the same level in this pyramid somehow. So you were supposed to be starting to get commissions. As we've discussed ad nauseum, you cannot get commissions when you're all on the same fucking level. And when nobody's underneath you. And you don't have customers, okay? That's where your money is. Your money is at the salon and spa that Ash's wife went to. And until you guys get customers, I don't think you're getting money. This person says, "Hello, team. Can you please tell me when would the income start for the Go Founders?" This person's been here ever since they called them Go Founders. That's what they were called before they were called O-Founders. So they've been here for a long time without getting paid, and they would like to know when the income will start. You know? Sounds like this founder doesn't have a lot of faith. No. Founder is at the end of his journey. Yep. And then, of course, we got Chris.
Stop going there.
Getting all mad. Getting all mad at people asking questions. This person comes in to say, "Please launch your product in market. We are waiting since many years." And although this is an older comment, I just wanted to show you that this has been a thing for ages out here. Nobody's getting paid. Nobody's ever gotten paid. And it's starting to look like nobody will be getting paid. I mean, if they don't get paid by the end of January, I don't know. This person came in to say, "They betrayed our trust by scamming me and my friends. I invested a significant amount of money, which was particularly frustrating because it was my savings. Despite reporting the incident to several agencies, none were able to recover my funds. Fortunately, I was able to connect with one of the Go for Crack, a crime agency investigators who successfully tracked and recovered my money." So, you know, I mean, people are starting to call it a scam. Do you think they made that cartoon of Marty climbing the bridge to mock him? Probably. Probably. Ash says, the journey is just beginning. The journey to hell. The journey to hell. Do you mean ONET groups? No, I mean Facebook groups. Oh yeah, they still use Facebook groups. And Facebook. And ONET. ONET's been taking forever to load. I showed that at the beginning here. It's been driving me insane. So this person in one of the Facebook, this is Facebook, not ONET, one of the Facebook groups. I don't think ONPASSIVE has dark mode yet, do they? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't believe they do. So they should get that, really. I'm saying. This person says, just wondering, if I paid for my OConnect and Ash starts out giving out signups, and I get a sign-up that hasn't paid for their OConnect, then I would make nothing. And then the next month comes due, it will have to be out of pocket to pay for that new month. Is this right? Thank you. And I thought, do you know what? That's actually a really good point. Right? And then I was like, is that why everybody has to buy OConnect to make money, but then also for people to make money off of you? And what happens to all the people that don't pay for their OConnect? Do they disappear all of a sudden, like out of the lineup? Hello, Agent Shillbot. Good to see you. I hope you're having an awesome day. Hand pink waving. Founders proudly celebrate their ONPASSIVE anniversaries on Facebook, especially the ones with 5 years in this scam. It's embarrassing. Yes, they do. They do. It's considered a good thing. So again, this one has 9 likes on it, which I was kind of happy about. I have to be real. This question is one of critical thinking. You don't see that a lot over here. Most of them are told not to have those critical thinking skills, right? And they're shushed when they ask questions and whatnot. So they learn very quickly to just kind of accept whatever they're told and not really think of anything else. Okay, that's why a lot of people here have this cult mentality. Hopefully Friday or Saturday I can do a stream where we talk about that a little more in depth, the cult mentality at ONPASSIVE. But I was like, this is actually a good question. But then I read the answer. And this person accepted this answer. They thanked this answer. And I was like, oh, and then there it goes. You know, like you see something good, you're like, yes, critical thinking skills, woo! And then they get this answer, and it's just blah, 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 as you'll see. And then you go, oh, there it goes. There goes the critical thinking skills, no longer using them. So that was a bit disappointing. And this is what the person had to say. Ash and the professional teams are working very hard to make sure we are all okay. Instead of spending time worrying about the future, learn more and share more. In my opinion, we should all get busy meeting others online through OConnect and learning new things about the system on a daily basis. Those who are only sitting and waiting for the apples to appear are missing the point and actually not really helping the company grow. We all received a golden egg. It's in our hands. Hands are full of bullshit. We can help it lay more, but we need to nurture it. And I was like, ew, that turned into some weird analogy. I don't like it. Lay more eggs, guys. Lay more eggs out there in ONPASSIVE. You're all a bunch of chickens. Bark, bark. Lay them eggs. I'm fucking weird. If you register to ONPASSIVE, you purchased a business. No, you just a distributor, but whatever. It's your responsibility how fast it grows. Ash will take of you. You mean take care of you? Thank you. But he never guaranteed the pace of growth. He kind of does when he gives deadlines, though. We should all be deserving by helping ONPASSIVE grow and flourish. Deserving? Weird choice of words to use. Look into the mirror and ask yourself, do I deserve what Ash will bring my way? Now it's, you need to like be a certain way. Like you got to be deserving of this. Ugh. What is my contribution to what I'm about to receive? Am I a better person now? Do I help others grow? What is my ONPASSIVE success story? And I'm like, yeah, okay, but it's kind of weird thought that you have to be like worthy of Ash and ONPASSIVE. Right? Just adds to the culty vibes, doesn't it? This person responds with, very good question. I am also interested in this, especially when it was said that we would only pay once out of our own pocket. It's a little smidgen of some more critical thinking skills. But they also accepted that last answer we just read. So I was like, ah. But again, Ash did say this, that you would only have to pay once out of your O-Wallet, and then your O-Wallet would just kind of cover OConnect after that, right? And all the other fees. This person says, 3 years ago, I've invested in ONPASSIVE, and I haven't seen any profits, earnings, nothing my way. Well, Mr. Ash is living life. Laughing out loud. My first warning. Hi! Let me be your second and third warning. Get out now. Get out now. Before you lose another cent. Apparently you can't ask for refunds anymore because Ash gave you some O-coin if you paid the $97. So lucky you, I guess. But losing $97 is a lot better than losing $3,000. So get out before you lose another cent. Because only being this thing for a year, you could very easily drop $3,000 on it. Especially once these other couple products come out, right? This person asks our dear friend Tanya. Some of you may have seen my video where I read through several comments. And good old Tanya was answering a lot of them. Part of the ONPASSIVE Nation, I believe it is, Facebook group. You know? It really is insulting, Violet. Like, it is insulting to imply that you have to do something to be more worthy to be there. Right? Like, you got these people's money. They paid to be there. They shouldn't have to, like, now try to be worthy of Ash and their spot there. That's what the $97 payment was for. Right? Was to hold their spot. So, why they gotta do more? It's weird. Mark says, I got banned from the Facebook group for asking normal questions. I was told that I was upsetting other group members. Yeah. They do that, right? And they delete them often. So I appreciate all the people that send me screenshots of these. But Tanya, she good old Tanya here, she's heavy in this. Yes, she is. And so someone writes her and says, I have put a withdrawal on the 3rd of September 2023. But it is still showing pending. It has not been cleared yet. Please, can you tell when it will be cleared. And again, like, these are all normal questions that people would ask if they were in an MLM and they were being faced with these problems, you know? And honestly, if you're a distributor or a higher up person in this, you're running a team, which makes no sense because those people might not even actually be underneath you. So your teams are just geographical, not at all anything else. They just have teams based on where they're from. Other than that, like, teams here don't really make sense unless you find out who's all under you and then go and build a team with them, but you would have to wait a while to get a team, you know? And I'm talking years, probably. But, you know, if you're running one of these teams and you're a so-called manager of these teams, you should have the answers here. If people ask questions in the group, you should have no problem, like, just answering them instead of, like, deleting people like Mark and then being like, oh, you're upsetting the group members. Yeah, you're upsetting the other group members because they agree with you, and then they all get upset and they expect the answer that they never get. So then they get mad at the manager for not having the answer when it's like, but that is your fault and your problem. Tanya, you should have that. Because this person says, please can you tell me, or please can you tell when it will be cleared? The payments, right? Processing. She's a global superior ambassador, right? Yeah. And she says, no, I can't. Like, I can't tell you. But many things will be happening during the next few weeks. It might be the right moment. And I'm like, what might be the right moment, Tanya? Like, the pending payment might go in at the right moment? Like, I don't understand, because if the payment doesn't go through and just stays in pending, then this person does miss their opportunity. So it's weird to say that it might be the right moment. We're in the wrong moment, Tanya. It's the wrong moment, damn it. Not at all the right one. That's the problem here. And this payment window that you guys had, ridiculous. Process the person's payment or give them their refund and send them on their way and set them free of this, would you? I just wanted to also show you guys a couple more things that I found interesting from the Facebook groups. The other day we were talking about how ONPASSIVE actually gets upset when people don't use uppercase lettering. And as I was gathering some Facebook comments, I actually came across this one of Angie Lynn, where she actually is saying, please use uppercase letters when writing on passive. Little emoji there. And it just goes to show that if you're in one of their groups or you're in a live stream chat, like during their webinar, and you're talking about ONPASSIVE in the chat, again, like I keep saying, they'll actually get mad at you. And they'll be like, put it in capital letters. There are no lowercase letters in ONPASSIVE. And I just find that really weird. Culty, ridiculous, weirdly specific. I don't know. Yeah, please don't get ONPASSIVE confused with ONPASSIVE. She is one of the worst. She's bordering on evil. If this was the Middle Ages, she would be torturing you to punish you for your cheek. Tanya, yeah, she's an interesting one. So yeah, this one, ONPASSIVE. I think we should all start writing it like that, Joe. Just to piss them off, you know? Why not? Why not? If they're going to keep on getting upset about something so small. It's funny because they're all up in arms about the grammar of this, but you guys just read through the frequently asked questions with me and saw the grammar of that fucking thing, right? So I'm like, you got bigger fucking issues on your hand with the website and its grammar for you to be pulling this shit when people don't put ONPASSIVE in uppercase lettering. Okay, can you go and handle that first before you get upset over this? Jeez, priorities, I tell ya. So I just thought this was a a good example of that. They ain't got no grammar. Also, while I was searching through all of the ONPASSIVE groups on Facebook, I came across this one. This public group by ONPASSIVE with 6,000 members in it, except it appears that it has been hacked. It's been hacked. And it's been hacked by a prawn bot. So there's all these weird kind of videos being posted on it. And for some reason, like, the group is still up. So it had to have gotten hacked. Because I was like, unless somebody in ONPASSIVE just really likes its prawn. I mean, that could be the case too. But here's just an example. So the prawn is, he fell in love with the nurse, but the mother-in-law ruined his plans, Maria Paula. And then right underneath, from 2 days ago, I see ONPASSIVE posted. So either they got hacked a couple days ago, or Rajib here just really likes his prawn. I just found that very interesting. Any feet pics? I didn't see any. Not that I was looking, but there was a lot of weird incest stuff is what it is. See, okay? And I was like, Rajib, you gotta tell us something about yourself. No, this is Facebook, my dude. How you doing, Alps? Hope you're having a good day. This is their Facebook group. One of their bigger ones, too. One of their main ONPASSIVE Facebook groups. Over 6,000 members. And that's the type of stuff that it's posting. Is Susie in any of the videos? Yeah, that's what they're doing. They're trying to gear up to get Ash and Susie to do a video, you know? You know? No, I don't know what kind it is, Joe. I don't know how to tell that either. Call me a square. I don't know. But there's a lot of it. And I just found it funny. So as you can see, this person here, we all got to stand Kim for a second. She came out to write scam quite a few times along all of the Facebook groups, and we love to see it, Kim. And that explains kind of what people have been saying about ONPASSIVE and not getting their payments. Whenever somebody writes in one of these groups, they delete it right fast. So there were a few times where I went to go grab something and then it would be gone. So if you're extra fast and you want to help me out, feel free to start screenshotting what they are saying in these groups whenever they bring up the payments and sending them to me either at my email or on my Twitter or Discord or whatever else. However you can get a hold of me. I also have an Instagram that you can check out. It's all on my YouTube page. But send it to me so that I can see what people are saying. ONPASSIVE for your ultra prawn needs. Yes. But as you can see, as of right now, people's O-wallets are looking kind of empty, Ash. They're looking kind of empty. That's not a good look for you. Because you did promise everyone would be paid. You would think the payments would be going through by now. But it's okay because Ash during his very, very long 4-hour hangout session on Let's O, just happened to talk a little bit about, what we should be looking forward to. So I think we're going to end the stream by listening to Ash talk about, what's coming up in future, what we can expect here with ONPASSIVE.
Problems that are going on. So things might not be good outside ONPASSIVE, but the good news, we have been working on a better economy and a stimulus.
No, sorry, Salah's Tiny Digger. There is no poop prawn on there for Salah. Ash only sells the best data. That's right. Ash is all about free speech. So he just left the prawn on there, you know? Right? It's funny how ONPASSIVE corrects corruption by banning and silencing anyone who questions them, right? But then they don't have a problem with, like, a porn bot taking over one of their biggest Facebook groups. Like, it's just bizarre. You know, just bizarre. Paying for a few accounts a week isn't easy. Pimping these accounts ain't easy.
Stimulus plan for everyone for a while. We are not only hopeful, we're confident that we're not going to be
It's funny because usually I'm beefing with the people that are covering Foodie Beauty.
affected. Out flat. Yeah, we are not going to be affected. We are bringing superior technologies and products, more and more products to the market.
Okay, but are you though? See, this is the thing. You keep saying this, and then what you actually produce is not that. Right? So, like, when are you going to actually release a product that's completely, like, innovative and new and something you actually, like, made up? Even Doodle sounded more original than any of these.
Let's begin with this beautiful OConnect as of now, which is on the verge of going to the release or to the launching release, to the main release edition.
Oh, yep, second edition launch of OConnect, everyone. He's more full of poop than Salah is.
And that is going to be not only a game changer, it will just crush everything around, and it will definitely take over the field of video conferencing. Very simple, we know that.
Here's the thing, though, is that it's already been released now for a while, and it doesn't appear like you guys have too many new people signing on to come and use it. It's still just like your regular co-founders, right? So I don't know why you think you're going to go from that to all of a sudden taking over like Zoom and every single other like conferencing, video conferencing like platform.
The features, the scalability, the love, the touch in that. I love
the love and touch? Should we be worried for Al? Should we send help for Al? Ash, don't touch him.
what Gina Leva reminded us with. Even if we give them the recipe, they're going to screw it up. They don't have the heart.
They don't have the heart. So the whole new thing is that I guess you need heart in order to make technology. Who knew? Who knew?
Yeah. So this is what they tried. Okay. In some similar platforms, we're almost forgetting them. That's really good. To steal a few of our features.
Wait, what? People were trying to steal features from you? Like who? Like Zoom was watching you guys doing webinars on OConnect and they were like taking notes about features they wanted to take?
It didn't work.
Oh my.
Their lack compassion and heart. What we what we've succeeded in achieving in OConnect, not only every feature that we always wished for in a video conference platform.
Okay.
We made it perfect.
By it buffering every like fucking 10 minutes? How's it perfect? When, like right before you did this webinar and did this speech, by the way, it had crashed for a week. where like nobody could use it. That's why people were using StreamYard for a little bit that week. Everyone's going, hey, Marty and Chris are on StreamYard. Yeah, because OConnect was crashed. They couldn't use it at all. So, like, what do you mean, you know? Peaceful says, I think Ash needs to be on antipsychotics. He definitely does have delusions of grandeur. That's for sure. He has actually stated that he was sent here by God to create ONPASSIVE to save all of humanity. I mean, you can't have a larger fucking delusion of grandeur than that, as far as I'm concerned. Tesla can't make cars fast enough. ONPASSIVE can't make products fast enough. Yeah, just wait until they come out with O-Car.
But also we put much
Tesla.
love in it that
He thinks he's in competition with Elon Musk. He thinks he's at that level, you know?
again, in a couple of weeks, we're just going to see something that is a game changer. It will be the biggest, most powerful webinar system ever existed, and it will continue advancing.
Okay, so this was last week. So over the next 2 weeks, they're going to be releasing a brand new OConnect version that is going to be the most amazing thing that any of us have ever seen. And it will for sure be the one that everyone else is going to want to buy. That's going to get them hundreds and hundreds of customers. They promise. Listen, okay, it's a real product for real people by a real company. And even though he's a real pain in the ass, he promises.
As long as we are alive.
What? Oh, yeah, because you have to do or die. Yeah, remember Ash did a whole speech saying that you have to do or die? Basically, he's in this thing or else he dies.
And
I guess God would then take him back up to heaven because only sent him down here to save all of humanity with ONPASSIVE, right? So if he's not doing it, well, then God's going to be like, screw you, and pluck him right off the earth.
we are going to help everybody use this technology, and they have the ability to also be compensated with us. What a beautiful concept.
Yeah, it's a beautiful concept, except is it taking another 2 weeks now?
Not only they are able to save money, but they are able to get paid with us.
Oh, for
Add to that, they get more.
What? After that, they get more? After they get paid? Yeah, he's just a really big philanthropist. That's what it is. He's here to save the world. Do or die in 2020. Yeah. He's still here, though. So he didn't keep his promise.
Not only this application. And this is exactly what we're going to do. So we're just...
All right, what are we going to do, Ash? All right. What are we doing, bud? All right, we've been live since 1:30. It's going on 4:30. I need you to get to the point. These are your big plans going forward. This is how everybody's going to get paid, all right? So he's going to release a brand new version of OConnect. It's like launch 2.0 when it's really launched, like 500 and something. So he's going to put that out. What do you guys think his big plans will be? We're talking commission plans now, I guess. Med, bed, and clean water for the world. Maybe that is what he'll do. Maybe that's the big thing that turns you into X-Men. Maybe it's, medbed. That's what it is. Do you think that he's about to tell us that in 2 weeks from now, no matter what, everyone's going to get paid? Because that adds, again, another week to this. It was supposed to be by the end of January. But if he was saying at the end of this past week here, right, it's Tuesday. So if he was saying on Friday, 2 more weeks, we're adding an extra week, right? You see what he did there? See what he did there? Yeah, he did that. Ash has those cordless wind-up TV sets. Yeah, he just added an extra week to this whole people are getting paid by the end of January thing, and like nobody noticed. Yeah, because he did it all sneaky like that. Oh, and 2 weeks from now, we're having all this amazing stuff happen. Okay, well, it was supposed to be a week, so.
It's about to say, hey, this is the flag. This is the
Yes. Okay.
finish line with
Yep. Give it to us. Give it to us, Ash.
almost, with OConnect. And it's perfect. I can tell you that we're just about to reach that stage.
Okay.
To be able to see perfect our standards, it's perfect.
Is it?
And now we move on to the next thing.
Oh, okay.
By the time you get to enjoy this, we are already working on a few things.
Okay.
In fact, many things at the same time. We're just going to package them and release them in a perfect condition.
Okay.
That's
So
how we
we're
do
gonna
it.
fix OConnect then.
How you do
Because like it was crashed during this, so that's kind of funny.
anything is how you do everything. And that's how we do every feature in OConnect and how we do the entire application. We perfect it, we stabilize it, we scale it, and now it is going to blow up positively.
Okay. In 2 weeks. All right. We got it. You heard it here, folks. All right. This thing is finally going to be taking off in 2 more weeks. That's right. 2 more weeks. And then Ash is releasing the newest version of OConnect. Possibly another product that he has done that's going to turn you into X-Men. All right. The recovering Hunbot will actually be able to turn into Wonderbot. For real. Yeah, she uses that. She can be Wonder Woman. They promised. So they're doing that, and you'll get paid in 2 weeks. So you just gotta wait and be patient, and then your O-wallets will be filled. And then when that happens, by the way, though, if you paid for OConnect way back at the beginning, we're going to need you to drop about another $200 in order to pay for OConnect again, since the commissions haven't really started to roll in yet. Yeah, that's due at the end of the month, though. But don't worry, in 2 weeks, you're going to possibly get paid, right? I mean, it'll be great. You're going to want to buy this in 2 weeks anyway, so you'll be happy that, you got to re-renew at the end of this month. Don't worry, just have patience and be happy. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. We promise. So the next time that we get together to talk about OConnect, we are going to be discussing how this is more of a cult than it is an MLM. Why is it a cult? What makes ONPASSIVE a cult instead of just a commercial cult MLM? What keeps people here? That's something that people keep asking me, right? As things fuck up more and more and time goes on and on and on, and people think people are going to get fed up, it seems that people are holding on for dear life to this thing. And you guys want to know why? Why? Why are they all still there? Why do these people get thousands of views on their videos, Queen? It's ridiculous. Why won't they all just leave? It's ridiculous. So I think we need to, really break it down, really get to the nitty gritty and have a really good long discussion about it and really what makes things a cult. So if you're interested in what makes things a cult anyway, it might be an interesting stream for you to catch because we're going to be talking about what it is that makes ONPASSIVE a cult and more of a cult of personality specifically surrounding Ash instead of just a scam, a pyramid scheme, an MLM, or whatever else you would like to call it. Push those payments into the system so commissions can trickle. With AshBot version 3, right? I know. So I'm going to try to set that up for, it might be Saturday. If not, then it will be next Mondays. Please do bear with me. I do have my little one home sick, so it also kind of depends on her. And I am streaming Thursday about 5D full disclosure, so come and check that out. So it might not be until Monday, I'll be honest with you, because I might have things to do this week with the little one home. So stay tuned for that. I will, of course, share it and let you know. Until then, I hope that all of you have a fabulous, fabulous rest of your day. And, enjoy tomorrow too. I'm going to take a break tomorrow because Thursday we're streaming about dragons and the Love is One 5D full disclosure cult. Hello, Next Level. Good to see you. Yes, we will be spilling the secrets of the cult. Why is it that Ash keeps people here? How does he do it? What are the things on the bite model that gets checked off as we talk about ONPASSIVE and think about ONPASSIVE and what it is and how everyone in this thing works, along with other things? What makes it specifically a cult of personality instead of just being like a cult, Because that's another category of cult of personality. And we'll get into all that. That's why I'm saying. I want to make sure that it's a really good one, so it most likely will be on Monday. I don't want to just cheap out and set it up. So yeah, I'll see you guys on Thursday, or if you're just here for ONPASSIVE content, then I'll probably see you on Monday. Have a fabulous rest of your day. Mwah! I love all of you for being here. Thank you so much, and as always, we're going to be in it to win it. Bye!